Hello, everyone. I'm Greycloak. Thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 39 of Factorio Wave Defense Going Offense, where I just realized that I've put a lot of turrets up here to defend against all the spiders here that are attacking at this specific point, except that they are not powered. So let's do something about that, shall we? Think we will just let the robots do it. That should get them all. And we are apparently out of centrifuges here. Why is that? Because of advanced circuits, and advanced circuits are lacking plastic, I think. Maybe not. They did a little while ago, but then we went and fixed our oil production. We do not have any extra plastic though, so maybe we need to speed it up. Or maybe it is just catching up now. We don't see a lot of non-functioning red circuit production at least. But this should make it a little bit better, unless... Well, now we have two machines at the back here that doesn't work. Is everything... Why haven't we put up a radar? Let's go and fix that, shall we? And let's just get it done with right now so I don't forget again. So all of these refineries are running just fine. And nothing is hopefully backed up. So can add another similar setup to this, or actually just a duplicate setup. That shouldn't be too hard. And where does this need to go? Would there be any problem putting it right here? I don't think so. We did make 10 oil refineries last episode. I think it was last episode at least. We did not make enough of these though. And we did not bring enough pipe or anything. So let's just go back and grab more. Pipe. And underground pipe. And a bit more pipe. Why is this turned off? I guess I died at some point and didn't turn it back on. I just thought it was a while ago since I last died. How are we doing on robots? Logistic robots are apparently busy. Doing what exactly? This is not 300 logistic robots. Are they just trying to get stuff out here to this chest or something? That should have everything it needs. Are they doing stuff down here? No. where would they all be going? And why can't I just find a large trail of robots going some direction? Well, this is... Here they are. So they have been up here, I guess, for this chest. Okay. Well, never mind then. Let's add some more to the system. Just to be sure that we don't... Well... have this system be bottlenecked by the amount of robots. So that should help. We were doing stuff up at the refining, and we do have everything we need now, I think. So let's go back up. We should really do something about the refining of that enrichment of the uranium, so it isn't just backed up all the time. We could even just store more of it, I guess. I don't see why I don't just do that. Just me being weird, I guess. Really? We already used all of that? Out. How did I get in here if I can't get out again? Unless they face it afterwards. I think I've seen that before. Yeah, you can get in, you can't get out. That's so weird. Okay, petroleum needs to be output of course. Oh, this is bad. Remove that. Can't just move those two tanks. We can also... Why don't we put the tanks in here, where all of them will put into, and then we can have a pump bringing it towards the base. So first of all, let's make a junction here. That gets rid of that. We should probably also get rid of this. Okay, and we can put tanks in between here then. Shall we do more than this? I'd rather improve my production than relying on large backup stuff. Petroleum here. So, is this running as it should? I guess it is. Good, so we should have a lot more petroleum available now. As long as we don't run out of crude oil at least. But it seems like that can keep up just fine. What is going on here? Oh, this is not connected to the system. Now it is. Let's store more of this uranium. Let's just remove the limit. I guess the limit was just so some would still get in here. But this is backed up anyway, so no problem. Okay. Then we should be producing more plastic, and we are. We have even started stockpiling a little bit. I should also get more defenses down here. And we need to put some substations there as well. It can't be pretty every time. We should also start stockpiling red circuits, otherwise we need to increase the production. And that might just be the case. We don't need blue assembling machines anymore, let's go with yellow. I started this production so we could make the nukes, and maybe it's about time that we started utilizing that. Oh, well, I guess we're still waiting on more uranium, really. This has not been started, apparently. This has not been started. Let's bring that down to the other setup and see if everything's working as it should. We could also put a radar down so we don't have... Well, I guess we have radars actually. So we wouldn't have to run down, except that I want to. Because of things like this. Still need a little bit more enrichment, and that will be up here. We just need more centrifuges. Have these started actually getting everything that they need? Seems like it. They should be working together to just fill up the last couple of machines. Except that some of them have been blocked on the output, so they have had a hard time. So let's steal some of this. That should be plenty. There's some space now, at least. How is this not running? Probably my bad. We have plenty of sulfuric acid, so that's good. Just wondering if we had any other uranium nearby, but we don't. So maybe it would be an idea to actually start upgrading mining productivity more, to just ensure that we get more uranium out of the 2 deposits that we have. But maybe that's overkill, I don't know. Well, I'm still not sure if we have enough enrichment or enough centrifuges to actually keep up with the production of uranium-238. So it might get stuck again. And actually, I guess we should just leave a lot of this. Just so they will start filling the belt, and any machine that can work. Actually, that doesn't really help. We need to be sure that we can process all of the dark green stuff. Otherwise, they will all stop anyway. Maybe we should focus all of the production on one line of the belt. And then the output from these will always be put on the far side. Can we do that? So put it on the left side of the belt. It won't be messed up here. Left both going up and this way. This is still left. This is still left. Coming around, still being on the left side. Yeah, that should work. Just like that. No, that's the right side, sorry. Like that then. That should be good. Now the far side of the belt shouldn't ever be filled. For any of them, right? Oh, yeah, it will be for some. This will try to output on the side that is full. They are the only ones though. I think that's okay. It's 4 machines that might shut down if we aren't lucky. Or if we don't have enough production really. It's nothing about luck. And we will scale it up when we have a bit more centrifuges. Are we not requesting this stuff? We are. Is it really just that slow? I guess it is. Or being used for other stuff, I mean. So maybe we do need to go ham with more production of this. And by ham I mean just a little bit more, not a lot more. Just a little bit ham. This needs to move. It doesn't need to, but I want it to move. Oh, that should be because it's waiting for the robots. Oh, our inserters for outputting this stuff is too slow. That's my bad. That should speed it up. Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need those. Don't need that much wall. And the rest is fine, I guess. So where are we gonna put our attention now? We have plenty of iron and steel. We do not have plenty of copper, basically. Well, maybe we have enough, but we don't have plenty. Let's leave it at that. So we could start mining here. Again, we could also just produce green circuits at an outpost instead of this. And we are going to have to do that at some point. We might even now be lowering our backup of green circuits, 2300, 2200. We are, so we need more of these soon as well. And, well, we could squeeze it in just somewhere around here and not worry about it, even just use robots for it, but I would rather not use robots for this, because it is a lot of resources that needs to be moved around all the time. So I would rather do it down between the iron and copper here, and use a train to get it up. Or just somewhere where we can get both resources. It doesn't have to be between these two. This is mainly being fully mined. Well, it isn't really, but we have plans for it at least. If we could clear this area, then we could combine that iron with this copper. But for clearing this, I would really prefer to have nukes. So how about if we actually start producing nukes? We will only use the uranium-235 that we have available anyway, so... this stuff. We should have everything for that. I need to make a rocket launcher, of course. No problem. Okay, so we actually have 200 red circuits in storage, so we should have enough of those now. Does that mean that we are producing these again? No, because we are low on red. So this inserter is just too slow. Yes, that's the problem. Oh, that makes sense. So these will be built. And these will be built, I guess. We do need to... Well, we don't need to kickstart this. It will be started at some point by itself. But again, us speeding it up would be faster. I think we're just going to do this as well. So when the robots have the available centrifuges, they will put them down there. I was thinking about the green circuits, of course. Getting access to this, then we could... Well, I guess we would use a train to move it up near this, then produce the green circuits, and then move it in. That makes the most sense, right? Also, maybe we should start removing this wall, just so we can actually... Well, there's some other stuff in the way, but we could start also producing stuff out here if we want to with robots. I think I want to... Well, we don't really need to take an active hand in that. I can't just remove the power, though. We need to remember that. Okay, so at this point the ammo is really only used up here and a little bit out here. Maybe we should just stop it coming down around, just move it up. Or and remove it entirely, maybe. That's also a possibility, of course. At least we should stop the production. Come on back, robots. Okie dokie. This will all be used up at some point, I think, as long as we are attacked somewhere where we use the ammo. Did we really put all of that into request a test? I guess so. Also, we have a bit in here, but I'm not worried about that, to be honest. So we need a bit more of this stuff. Good. That should mean they're all running, except for this one that doesn't exist yet. Should be coming soon though. I think it came, no? We do have some centrifuges available, so I guess one's on the way and it came. Good. Why did I not start you? Unless you just failed. You are fine, you are fine, you are fine. So now I think we are processing all the 238 that we are producing. Which is good news, of course. Now I just have to wait, which is bad news. I'm bad at waiting. But it's my own fault for getting it starting that late, I guess. I was just thinking I don't need it for power, but... well, then I needed these. Let's speed that up a bit. Actually, let's take that back. We need to kickstart a few machines up here. That'll do. And I guess we should really just ramp this up as well. How are we doing on power? Because we only ever powered up 2 of the cores. We seem to be doing just fine, but let's actually just power up the remaining 4 just to we'll not have to come and do it or forget about it at some point. So we put 1 into each of these, and then they will keep themselves going if we ever need the steam. We won't though, but it's good for now. Looking good. We are starting to work through the uranium here. Some of the ammo as well. I think we want to just connect things up here so we can actually start producing stuff up here as well. We are good on red circuits. Slow, slow. Is there anything we can do about it? Other than ramp this up even more? Could even put it into this layout instead of having it out here. They are just a bit bigger, which annoys me a bit. Of course, if we had just rotated these, we could have the provider just there, which would save us, well, actually here. Or here. No? Here. Which would save us 2 spaces, but whatever. We have a large map available. Why don't we just start processing it like we do down here? I mean, we can utilize some of this space if we want. Instead of using robots and having, well, built do it now that we have a setup for it and a bit of experience with it. I think that sounds like a good idea. Let's just not request anymore. 238. Then they should stop working and then we won't waste any of the 235. Okay. So this is the main loop, right? There is some stuff that we need to clean up, but it should be okay. Whoops. So we put this in, mainly just to, well, keep it collected. And then we get this in there. And then we have a clean output of 235 that we can do whatever we want with. Not do that though. Oh. Maybe we should just put it into a chest to begin with. It's not really that far to fly. How come robots are not storming up to build this for us? So many pipes here. Oh, we have no concrete. Okay. So we need some iron ore for that. So let's just go down here and steal. Just trying to clean out a little bit here. These we can always make again pretty fast. This we don't really need. Rails we probably shouldn't be carrying around, but we will need them somewhat soon, I think, so let's keep them for now. So all of these have not started. No, not like that. Like that. Then we're also keeping those on the near side of the build. Of course we need 235 to start it. We will get that from down here as soon as these stop. They just need to work through the little bit of 238 that they have already. Or we could stop them while they change out the loot, I guess. Oh. We can get started with this at least. Whoops. Okay, that gets it started. Felt like I did such a good job of cleaning this out, but I still don't have a lot of space. So I probably didn't do a good job. Let's clear all of this out. Maybe we should only have those when we actually plan to put one down. Same with this. We can save this if we put it up here, I think. Yep, then we don't need it in our inventory. Don't need those right now, neither those. Let's make sure those are thrown out. Do have a bit much copper, I guess. Whoops. can get rid of some of that. Are we requesting 200 of these? That might be a bit overkill. Oh, yeah, that's a bit better. Let's grab some more iron ore for the concrete. Oh, and I have totally forgotten about time once again. So, after depositing this, I guess that's all we have time for in this episode. So, thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.